guys, it's Sash Lila, and today I am going to be telling you all about Portugal vlogging. You may have been expecting some vlogs to go up on the channel by now because I'm now back in England and it's been a week. Well, for me right now it's been a week since I went to Portugal. For you it'll be 2 weeks since I got back from Portugal. And I have a lot of explaining to do, which is why this video is going to be so long. Well, I think it's going to be long, but it might not be. It depends how quickly I talk about all of this stuff. A lot to talk about. I was going to do this video with Grace, but we completely forgot, so just me. But it's okay though, because I do a lot of collab videos, because I find doing videos alone more, I don't like to say it's like a chore, but I feel like sometimes I have to make videos for a certain deadline, and I get really like, if I'm doing them on my own, I'm like when I have to do them on my own, because I just don't find them as fun as when I'm doing it with a friend and doing a fun challenge. Because I've got loads of videos planned for later on. Me and Alice have filmed the Disney challenge, which will be up soon. It was an hour-long video though, so it is split up in 2 videos. I've got me and Phoebe are doing the What's in Your Mouth challenge. I'm really excited to do that, and we've got loads more coming, so it's good. So the first thing I want to talk about is how much vlogging I did. I did 1.25 days. I have a reason for this. So Portugal vlogging did not work the way I hoped it to. I was hoping it would work so much. I was like desperately trying to make it work and nothing was doing it. I vlogged a full day at the airport going to Portugal, and while I was at Portugal that day was fine. And I was trying to upload it that night, and it was already at about 12 o'clock at night, so I was very tired. Also, sorry if you can hear that is my fan. I have shut all my windows for this and I'm really hot because I wanted the lovely light. But now I'm really hot, so sorry if you can hear the fan. Nice stretch. So it was already 12 o'clock at night and I was very tired after we've just been travelling all day. And the video was not uploading. I tried it on many different platforms. Also, I wasn't allowed to use data roaming because my dad will not allow me to because it costs a lot of money. So I was using the hotel's Wi-Fi and it was pretty bad. And in my normal house in Portugal where we live, it has no Wi-Fi, so I don't know why I thought it would work. And that vlog alone was 16 minutes long. And because I was filming on my phone, because I didn't want to film on a proper camera, because it would just be hassle to transfer everything over. And I don't have a MacBook or a PC, like a laptop. I have a PC, but I don't have a laptop. I have an iPad, a phone, but I don't have a laptop of any kind. I am getting a MacBook. Wait, I don't know if it's a MacBook, the one that's a laptop. The laptop one, a Mac, that I am getting this summer, hopefully, for year 10, because I'm going into year 10 now, doing GCSEs. But yeah, so I'm getting that. Hopefully the videos will be a lot easier. They will be so much easier with that Mac. I cannot wait. But yeah, so I couldn't do any of that. It was not uploading. I tried a million times. I set it to upload overnight, which usually works really, really well. Like, it will upload not straight away, it takes about a few hours. But it will upload, and I left it to upload overnight, and when I woke up in the morning, sorry, your video could not be uploaded. So it wasn't working, and I just didn't know what to do. And then by the second day, I'm now moving on to my second point. Right. I dropped my phone down the toilet. Basically, we were leaving the house and I thought I had my phone and I couldn't find it on me, so I was like, oh, I must have just left it inside the house. So we went to the supermarket to get our food, and we were just walking around and I was like, oh, I really need the toilet. So we went to the toilet. The phone was in my back pocket and I didn't know it was there. So when I went to the toilet, and I was like, what is that? What was that really big bang? Because I know I did not just do a number 2. I leapt up, I grabbed my phone and I started wiping it with everything I could and busted. But it's okay now, it is fixed. But the whole of that holiday, it was not very good. I can't believe I did it, but that halted Portugal vlogging a lot. I'm really, really sorry about what happened, but right now I am going to tell you everything that happened on the holiday that was worth noting down, obviously. So the first day, I was wearing a one piece. Grace was wearing a Aztec bikini that went about here and then around her neck. It went all the way around here, and then just a necktie got it around her neck, and she did that in, I think, in a bow. And that was not the best, because Grace was in the pool with me. I was underwater watching because she told me to go underwater. So I'm underwater and she pushes off the wall, flies forward and then I go right up to the top of the water and start laughing, and Grace doesn't realise, and I'm just laughing my head off, and then she finally realises and then goes, oh it was so funny, but I feel really bad because that has happened to me before. Okay, the next thing that happened, I don't know why I don't know why I didn't tell you this before the last one, but anyway, this is when we were in the hotel for the first night. We woke up, no, did we wake up? Yeah, we did. We woke up to some strange noises coming from the other room, and we could hear a couple. I'm not going to say exactly what we heard, but we heard a lot of female and male noises and a few bed noises. I'll just let you picture what happened there. If you're too young for that, then I'm not explaining what happened. Another rude awakening was this stupid chihuahua that lived next door to us, because where we live, people actually live there full time. We only live there in the summer. People actually live in those houses full time, and they have two dogs, a chihuahua and a Labrador, I think. Oh my god, every morning it was just that was the worst dog impression I think I've ever done. But they were just barking every morning, non-stop. It was crazy. I hate those dogs. And then we had another rude awakening. We woke up to a chainsaw noise, and I instantly woke up and I was like, what was that? Because it was just wow, wow. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I peek outside my window and they're cutting a tree down in our garden. And it was about 10 o'clock, and I know that's quite late, but we were on holiday and they were just cutting down a tree with a really loud chainsaw, and there were like 5 men in the garden just laughing and talking. Grace considered poking her head out the door and saying, excuse me, people are on holiday here. But we didn't, and we just had to go back to sleep. I tried to put in earplugs, didn't work. I've put all of these things in the wrong order. So we've got here, like, second day, first day, hotel day at the airport. That's the order it's in. But anyway, back to the airport. This is in a vlog. This is in the vlog that I recorded. Grace, we were in baggage drop. If you don't know a lot about airports, you drop your suitcases to go on the plane, and you have to put them through, and in your carry-on, if you have a carry-on, either a rucksack or a suitcase, you can't have, in the UK, you can't have liquids over 100ml. And Grace, I'm in the queue and I'm like, Grace, have you got any liquids in there? And she's like, oh, no. We get closer up the queue and she then opens her bag and out comes loads of toiletry stuff. And we're like, Grace, what are you doing? But you're not allowed liquids on the plane. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot about them. So we're desperately in a rush. I'm walking ahead because there's a massive space we just left and I find it really awkward not to fill the space. We've left a massive space because my mum and Grace are stuffing liquids into her suitcase. So we do that. Grace drops off her suitcase. She checked everything in the back part of her bag. We drop off the suitcase, which means now she cannot transfer any liquids over, and we go to security where they check what's in your carry-on. And then Grace checks the front pocket of her bag, and in there is, oh, where's mine? Hold on. Okay, I found it. It is the New Look Pure Devotion Scented Body Mist. I feel like I'm doing a haul. Haha. This actually smells super nice. I just stuck that on my nose. It's so nice, but it is 150, I think. So obviously Grace cannot take that through, and she's already dropped off her suitcase, and so have we. Well, that did not. Oh, that happened in Portugal as well. I sprayed it like around here, and it just squirted out in one. It's not. It's meant to be like that. I just like full on swallowed all of that. Oh my god. That is gross. Don't taste that. It does not taste nice. So we'd all dropped off. It did it again! Are you kidding me? There we go. Oh, that just went on my. It went on my mouth! Oh my god. That is the worst thing I've ever done. I don't know if I'm going to use that again now. Why did it keep going in my mouth? Okay, so it was 150ml, and of course Grace cannot take that through security. So the man who is running it all just swipes out of her hand and chucks it into the bin. And Grace's face was just... because that spray costs a lot of money from New Look. Oh, I feel so bad, but I'm so glad I put it in my case. Also, Grace had another malfunction in her holiday. The first day we were there, she burnt everywhere. She burnt up here, around here, on her back, on her thighs here, and here-ish, and on her hip. I think it's on her hip, or it was more up here. But because my dad was like, Grace, put cream on. We're in a 33-degree environment here, put cream on. And Grace is like, no, I'm fine. She was not fine the next day. I am a pro, and I have never been burnt sun cream wise. I kind of hit the sun a bit like my tan line, where I didn't go like underneath my bikini strap. But it wasn't a burn, because I would have been in a lot more pain, but go me. Okay, now moving on to the more memorable little things we did, and one of these things, which won't make a lot of sense to everyone else, it definitely will to Grace, it will to my Instagram viewers, because I did post this to my personal Instagram, which is lush.lila, and my official Lush Lila YouTube Instagram is lushlila_. It's Grace Ferries, and Grace Ferries is basically an orange Lilo that I jumped on the front and Grace was on the back, and we went on little journeys and we swam around the pool, and she kept pushing me off and I kept pushing her off, and I don't know why, but it was just an amazing thing. And when we were at the pool, it was really fun. The next thing I want to do, and I'm not sponsored by anything in this video, not the New Look spray that tastes of cat pee, not the thing I'm about to mention, or orange Lilos, is Papa's Freezeria. I've been playing this app a lot recently, and I started, well, in Portugal. I haven't actually played it since I got back. I will probably do it after this video. It's a really fun game. A lot of people know the Papa games. They're mainly online, but they do have a few on iPad, and I bought Papa's Freezeria, and before Portugal I unlocked like a couple of things. By the end of Portugal I'd unlocked everything, and I just need to unlock a few more characters, and I've completed the game now. But that was something that I love. I could not stop playing it. It was so good. So well done. What is it called? Flipline Studios. Yeah, well done Flipline Studios. I don't know why you'd be watching this, but another thing that me and Grace were doing a lot in Portugal was playing on our Nintendos. I don't care what anyone says. Nintendos are like the best, like little portable game things ever. Apart from a phone, they're the best. They're so small, and you get little DS cards. I have two normal DSs and one 3DS. Grace just had her white one, but I didn't take two of my original ones. Just an original one and just my 3DS. And I spent so much time on it, and it was so fun to just catch up, go to my little Nintendogs and make them feel better again. Shouldn't abandon them as much as I do. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. The next thing I want to talk about is Trivial Pursuit. We played Trivial Pursuit. We played Trivial Pursuit, as you can tell when I see the people in my skin. So we played Trivial Pursuit, and I'm quite competitive when it comes to board games, and I hate cheating. Oh my god, I cannot stand cheaters. And there was a lot of cheating going on with that game. My mum was giving so many hints to loads of different people, and except for me. She didn't give me any hints, but she was giving so many hints, and I was just like, can you stop? It's meant to be a game about general knowledge, not about how well you can give them hints. I did win. Go me. There were 2 questions that really stood out, and it wasn't even me who answered them, it was Grace. So the first one was, oh, that was, oh please don't say I'm gonna have hiccups. I've had so much hiccups this holiday. The question was, what is the popular search engine beginning with G? I'll just let you think about that. Okay, a lot of normal people will say Google. No. Grace really quickly just yells, Gigabyte! And we just burst out laughing, and then then there's another question where it's like, what was a Spitfire in World War I or II? I'm not very good at history. I don't know if it's World War I or II. It was like, what was a Spitfire? Like, what? Oh, I said that word. What is a Spitfire? And it was like A ship, B a tank, C a plane. And then Grace yells, tank! Really loudly. It's a plane. The next thing is something that I did not witness, and I wish I did. Grace told me she was going to the toilet, and there were 2 Portuguese girls in there. And like, you have the sinks here, and you have to go round a little door here and down another corridor to get to the toilet. There's only one toilet. And they're just talking in Portuguese, obviously. And Grace walks around, get around the sink to go round to the toilet. She gets round to the door, slips and goes whoop, and then stands back up and she runs into the bathroom, and then these 2 Portuguese girls, she can just hear as she shuts the door, burst out laughing. I wish I could have been there, but I can just imagine that happening. And she did make it very like clear that she made a very loud noise going whoop when she fell over, which is also what I do, and I wish I didn't. Another weird thing that Grace experienced this holiday is my epiderm. So, as I said earlier, epiderm is eczema cream, and Grace took quite a liking to my epiderm, because I was putting it on before I went to sleep, and then she was like, oh my god, that smells of primary school paint. Oh my god, Emily, that smells of primary school paint. And she started smelling my epiderm, and then she put on epiderm on my leg every night just so she could smell it on her hands. Okay, this is something that you will see in a few weeks' time. It's brain training. So brain training is a DS game, and it's meant to help your brain. And there's a game on there, rock, paper, scissors, and it will say like, it'll have a picture of a rock, not a rock, a hand doing the rock one, and then it will say lose, so you have to do scissors, because rock beats scissors. But you can't write this down, you have to speak to the game, which has quite a lot of problems. In my game, in everyone I've known, they always say that that game is a bit difficult. Not like the game is difficult, but the voice picking up is awful. And Grace was playing it, she was like, rock, paper, rock, scissors, 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 scissors. And she just got so angry because it would not recognise scissors. And eventually she tried different voices, so she went, scissors, scissors, scissors! It was the most funniest thing. And I caught this on video without her realising, and it will be up on my channel super soon. The next thing is something that was kind of not nice to happen on a holiday, but me and Grace both got cut with glass. It wasn't that bad at all, it's tiny. I can't even see where I did it. I think it's there, yeah. Grace got cut on both her toes, I got cut on one of my toes, and this glass was in the pool. We were walking around in the shallow end, and we get cut with our feet, and they start bleeding a lot. And there was glass in the pool. Someone smashed a glass the night before or something. It was so dangerous. But my mum went to complain about it, and they got someone to clean the pool, so apparently it was really good, but really hurt. I thought I stepped on a tiny stone. I was like, ow! That is such a sharp stone. And I got out the pool, and I was looking at my toe, and it was bleeding so much. It's a tiny, tiny mark, but it was bleeding so much. And I was like, Mum, there's loads of really sharp stones in that pool. And she goes in there to have a look, and she picks out glass. The next thing is our tattoos, and if you follow my personal Instagram you will know that I have henna tattoo here. It's kind of fading now, it was a lot darker. This henna tattoo is just black, by the way, and it lasts a few months, so we got it done twice to make sure it was good. I love it so much. Grace got birds on her feet and she got dolphins on her wrist here. So I got this, and I also got, oh god, I'm not going to be able to show this. I got a quote with an anchor on my foot, and I'm not staying there long enough for you to read it, but it says, "I refuse to sink," and I love it so much. Also, the same place where we got our tattoos, we got braided. I always get my hair braided. But I'm someone who doesn't like getting it done with colours. I prefer getting a natural braid done. So there's the braid. There is hair in the braid, by the way, if you don't know how that works. Grace got hers blue, white and dark brown, I think, but I just like natural ones. Another thing that I spent a lot of time around the pool doing was reading, because I love reading around the pool. And I got obsessed with this new, I watched the trailer on YouTube and I was like, I need to read this book before the film comes out, because it's coming out really, really soon. And it is not Suicide Squad, it is The Girl with All the Gifts, and I cannot wait. The book is amazing. I can't remember who wrote, I think it was like Emma Carey or something. But the book is amazing, it's so good, and I really recommend you all go read it and look at the trailer on YouTube if you're not sure. It's so good and I cannot wait to see it in the in the cinema. So it was now around the end of our holidays and we go to Faro Airport to go home when we get the most horrible news which no one ever wants to hear. There's a delay. It wasn't that bad, but it was an hour, so I was still reading at this point. I didn't finish the book until we were on the plane. I did finish it on the plane, but it was a bit boring just sitting around in the same spot for 3 hours because we were really early. So that is the end of all my talking about how Portugal went, and it is half an hour long nearly. Probably won't be for you, but it might be. But I just want to again say I'm so sorry for the way Portugal vlogging ended up. I really wanted it to go better and I will try. I am going to Australia. I'm not going to Portugal for the next 2 years. I'm going to Australia next year and the year after that America to go to Disney. Oh my god! That was really nice. But I cannot wait, and I would definitely vlog as much as I can there with a Mac. But don't think that means that there's going to be no Portugal footage on this channel. Oh my god, I've been sifting through so much footage that I took. I have the vlog, which is about 20 minutes long. I have the vlog outtakes, which is a photo album. It is the scissors thing, and it is also funny moments from the vlog that I did take. And it's so funny. That's coming up. And I had a GoPro. My dad has a GoPro, so I used that. We went to a water park and I filmed loads of stuff on that. That was so much fun to edit, to rewatch me going on the slides. It was so fun. You have to apologise that I didn't have a helmet one or a chest one. I was holding it with a hairband strap. I was terrified that I was going to drop it, so me and Grace and Mum, we all wrapped around hairbands around my hand so it was stuck in my hand, and afterwards I got so many marks across my hand. But it worked and it was really safe, and so sorry if it shakes around a little bit. There is one where I get stuck on the slide and I'm pushing myself down because I'm stuck. But also there is pool footage in the pool where the glass was. There's footage of that and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I'm so excited. So that is pretty much it about Portugal. I just have one random thing to tell you about YouTube stuff. I am now verified on YouTube completely. I was verified before, but now I'm fully verified, if that makes sense. So that now my videos can be longer than 15 minutes long. Usually it won't allow you to do that, but now I can, which is why the Disney challenge was an hour long and why a lot of the Portugal stuff is over 15 minutes. So I was trying to do that before we went to Portugal because I knew it'd be over 15 minutes. So yay! So you might be expecting longer videos now, seeing as I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, as it's already half an hour long this video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please give this a like if you did, and say subscribed for Portugal videos. And oh my god, I looked at my computer today and we're on 103 subscribers. We went down one and we actually got to 99 again, which I was like, oh. But in 2 days we got to 103 and I was like, whoa. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support you give me. Please give it a like if you did. I already said this stuff, so bye. And don't drink New Look Sprite, it is horrible.